Warning, before you attempt this riff, you should have good finger dexterity, general skill and knowledge about guitar, patience, and lastly, you must visit my main account. Hey guys, what's up? It's Tap Madness here. Today I'm going to teach you how to play Sweet Child of Mine intro riff. So, let's get started. We'll just turn our volume up. What we're going to do, we're going to start off with our first finger on the 12th fret of the D string. Just note that you'll have to tune your guitar to E flat, but mine isn't standard, but you should get the idea that it is Sweet Child of Mine. Right now, I'm sure you guys all want a closer view, so I'm going to give you guys a closer view. Alright, sorry about the lighting, by the way. Now that we have our first finger on the 12th fret of the D string, which is the third string down, what we're going to do, we're going to hit that. Then we're going to take our third finger and we're going to stick it on the 15th fret of the B string, which is the second string up. And we're going to stick it on the 15th fret. So far we have touching on. Then we're going to take our third finger and we're going to move it diagonally like that onto the 14th fret of the G string, which is the third string down. Just note this might be a two-parter, so can you play that note? So far we have. Then you're going to take your pointer finger and just simply place it on the 12th fret of the string you were just on, which is the G string. Sorry, I can't really alternate on that one. But, so far we have this. So, then this might be a little tricky because you kind of gotta, like, here, let me get you guys a better camera angle. The lighting's gonna go down. You're gonna have to kind of like just like angle your finger like this and let that finger slip under there. So you'll just have to work that out. Unfortunately, I can't do it for you. So again, then you're gonna take your third finger and you're gonna put it on the 15th fret of the high E, which is a string most of you have probably broken several times when you were tuning it. So what you're gonna want to do with the picking here, you're gonna want to down pick it like this, or up pick. If you want to down pick it, it's fine. But then you're gonna go. Then you're gonna skip two strings, and then you're gonna want to go to the G string, 14th fret with your middle finger. Then there's the tricky part where you gotta let your third finger hit the 14th fret of the E string. It sounds like that. Then you're gonna need to pick the, what do you call it? 14th fret of the G string again. So far we have something like this. So after you hit this, you're going to want to hit that 14th fret of your G string again. So you'll have this. What you're going to want to do if you want to make this more convenient is you're going to want to, like, notice that I'm up picking the E string, down picking the G. So you can see it's a whole lot easier like this. Instead of, it's more if you just gotta move your finger. This is more easy. You can just kind of sway along, you know. Let's try that again. So far that would be the first part. Sounds like this. Now, as far as getting the sound better, what you want to do, you want to lift up your finger after each note. Like, you don't want to go like something like this. that just doesn't sound, slashy. So you just want to lift up after each note. Especially on this high part right here. You're gonna want to especially lift up because you really don't want this effect right here. When people do that, it just seems unskillful. So now that we have that, what you want to do, first off, you want to pause this video. You want to get used to this. Get used to that. Okay? Okay, so we're back. And hopefully you paused it or it's not going to make sense. Now, it's going to be a different start. It's going to sound something like this. Excuse me if I mess up. You got it the first time. So, what you're going to want to do, the most convenient way to do this is to take your middle finger, put it on the 14th fret of the D string, that string again. You can start catching on to the Sweet Child of Mine kind of notes. Then you're going to want to take this finger here, your third finger, put it on the 15th fret of the P string. So, then everything else is the same. This finger there. The only difference in that whole entire section right here is that you're starting off, instead of this, you're sliding up 2 frets, and then you're starting off there, and everything else is practically the same, if you can catch on to that. Then, after you've done that, just same thing, but instead when you start out with this note, you get done with everything else, and then you go down 1 string, so it's like, you see how you go down 1 string, like that. So, what you want to do, you want to start off on that note, the 12th fret of the G string. Then you're going to come back to the note. You're kind of just like going like a circle. If you watch, you're not going to hit this note or this note. You're going to hit this note. Then you're going to hit that again. So I'm going to attempt to play this for you guys slowly. Okay, slowly. It sounds like this. I'm going to take the short route. I'm going to play each section 1 time each. Then you return back to the beginning riff. To speed, it sounds like this. Excuse me. Excuse the mess ups, guys. I'm kind of tired. But just some tips. It's going to be very awkward to get used to starting out here, then starting out here. Now, the very tricky part of this song is the string skipping you gotta do. You gotta skip strings, Slash originally made this song, the beginning riff, as a string skipping riff. He said in an interview, I believe it was an interview. So I'm gonna play the riff again, 1 time, or slowly, 1 time each. So with the picking. Yeah, I'm running out of time, so the speed, 1 time each, it sounds like this. Well, looks like this with the picking. I hope you guys enjoyed this free lesson from Tapping Madness and expect more, such as Beat It and how to perform the tap harmonics for the Beat It solo. I'll see you guys in the next lesson.